I'm going to teach you some magic about adjectives. So, what's an adjective, first of all? An adjective is something that describes a noun. Color, shape, size, what things look like, what things feel like. Maybe you're in school and your teacher's like, hey, you. Yeah? Where's the adjective in this sentence? You're like, I don't know. I don't know. Don't cry. It's good. Even when I'm reading something, I'll be like, oh my God, where's the adjective? Oh, is this word an adjective or a noun? What's happening here? So this is my trick, okay? Foolproof. It's amazing. It works. Life hack. 42% of the time in English, if we have the verb to be, right after that, there's going to be an adjective. So if you go like backwards into this, if you have the verb to be careful. We have to conjugate it, right? Is, am, and are is going to be followed by an adjective in the present tense. The past tense, right? Was and were. Then we have our adjective. So when I'm reading something in a sentence and I see the verb to be, the next word that comes after it, it's an adjective. So when you go backwards, you look at the adjective and you see, oh, there's the verb to be. Yes, you've got it. But it's also super important to use the verb to be when you're using an adjective. So I hear people say, Ronnie, I tired. Oh, do you know what? You have to say, I am tired, because you need the verb to be. This is how I love to do this, okay? I like to do this. I like to put to be plus an adjective and then put it in a big heart. So you always remember it. But my heart's going to grow bigger because there are a few more verbs that we use. The verb get, everyone's favorite to hate, get or got. You will hear people say, yeah, I got hungry. Oh, but why didn't you say I am hungry? Or I'm gonna get hungry tomorrow. It's like, why didn't you say I'm going to be hungry tomorrow? We also have the word become in the present tense, or became. They kind of mean the same thing. It's like a process. Right now, how are you? Are you happy? Are you sad?
Cold.
You're cold. Oh, yeah. Okay. Put on a sweater. Okay. Let's do this. So you're going to say, I am cold. So we know that cold is an adjective. Okay. You can say, you know what? Last night I was outside at the campfire and I got cold, or I became cold. We use these verbs like a process. When you first go out to the campfire, like, yeah, this is great. We're warm. And then you're like, the temperature's dropping. You're like, I'm cold. So you can say, I got cold, or I became cold. Become or became is a little bit more formal. We, most of the time, we'd use get or got. So, for example, I got cold. Now, the other thing about this is you have to be careful, because adjectives can also be nouns. So, for example, if you hear someone say, I have a cold. Hold on, cold is an adjective. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Let's look at that. I have a cold. In this sentence, cold is not an adjective. Why? Oh, look it. We don't have these verbs. We don't have the verb to be. We don't have get or become or any of these verbs down here. We have the verb have. So we know, because we have and because we have an article, that this is actually a noun. Oh my God. So be careful. English is tricky, but with this trick, it'll help you out. Most popular, okay? Get. What's something that happened to you recently? Like an emotion. You say, I got depressed. I became depressed. Or I don't know.
Stupid.
Yeah, I got stupid. That's cool. Did you get stupid? Maybe over the summer. Maybe over the campfire. Anyways, the next one we have, very common, are sense verbs. So sense means your senses. So we have feel. Now feel is touch, okay? So for example, if I give this guy, SpongeBob, ooh, he feels soft. Soft is an adjective. It's the sense of touch. When you eat something, do you know an adjective that we could use with tastes? Think of
salty.
Ooh, salt. That's great. So you could say, do you know what? This tastes, and why do we put an S, Ronnie? Because it's only one. Okay? This tastes salty. Smell. Yeah. What about smell? Can you think of an adjective that goes with smell or smells? What about cheese? I can say the cheese. How would cheese smell? The cheese smells. Maybe it smells bad. Yeah. Maybe it smells like feet and ass together, and you're like, yeah, I'll eat it. I mean, come on, it'd be delicious. This cheese smells bad. Or, hey, this cheese smells good. I love feet and ass smell. It's great. Sound. Sound is all from your ears. Maybe someone will say to you, hey, Ronnie, do you want to go hang out at the campfire? Like, oh man, that sounds great. What a great idea. It's all about your ears. And again, you really have to be careful with these verbs that you put the S if the noun is singular. I'll give you an example of a plural later, but look. Look, okay? Maybe I see something like, wow, you know what? Those cookies. What would be an adjective to describe cookies? Anyone got one? Those cookies look. How do cookies look? Give me an adjective.
Wet.
Wet? Well, have they been out in the rain? I love it. That's great. Why are the cookies wet? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's still an adjective. So, as we can see, because we're using these verbs, we know we have to use an adjective after them. Maybe the cookies aren't cooked enough. Do you like cookie dough? It's really good. Some wet cookies. Yeah. Stop it there. Seems. Ronnie. Yeah, she's a little weird today. We can say, Ronnie seems. Now, what would be a good adjective to describe Ronnie today? What about a little weird or odd? That's always my favorite adjective. Odd. Do you know what odd means? It means weird, like strange. That's me. So, if you can see this, those cookies are plural. So we do not need the S here. Okay? The cheese is only singular, and this is singular. So when it's a singular noun, we need to put the S on the verb and then add the adjective. I'm only one Ronnie, and Ronnie seems odd, but I actually am. And the last one is kind of similar to seems, is appear. Okay? So maybe you go and you meet your friend, and you're like, whoa, what's wrong? You appear like down, or you seem like unhappy. Are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm great. Okay. So you can use appear or appears. Like, oh, he appears. Give me an adjective. What do you think? What's an adjective you could use as appear? He appears. You got one?
Sick.
Oh, he's sick. That's great. He appears sick. He appears to be sick. Like, oh, he doesn't look too healthy. So, when you're reading something and you have to figure out, oh my God, is this an adjective? Is it a noun? How am I going to do this? Always check for the verbs. We've got our sense verbs. Feel, touch, taste, smell, sound, look, seems. Seems and appear are like kind of like looking, but it's a little different. Get or got, became or become, and then, as I told you at the beginning of the lesson, to be, bam, number 1. I am hungry. Hungry is an adjective. So I am leaving now. Bye-bye.